Hello everybody, this is Jax. Welcome to the Tribe Mastermind method. This is a video I'm recording just to run you through how the Mastermind point system works. Each week in our groups we will be compiling points as individuals, totaling those together, and that will be going forward to Gavin as a team, and at the end of the 7 weeks we will be having prizes, so watch out for the prizes. Anyway, I'm going to just run through how the system works. There are some guidelines in place, or rules if you want to call them rules, and the point system is based on the 5 core competencies. Okay, number 1, creating compelling content. Number 2, connecting with new people. Number 3, commenting on content. Number 4, circulating others' content. Number 5, consulting with people about your business and closing them into your business. So here is how the Mastermind points will be scored. I've put everything on this sheet, which I think will be quite clear, but I'm going to run through it with you now. So at the top, I have a week here, so you can just, if you probably want to record these, and it's quite interesting if you print this out every week, and then you can look back over the weeks and see how you've progressed. You can actually record the names of people, where they're coming from. You'll actually be able to look at and see if there's gaps in here, because this is to record what you do, so what you don't do will show as a gap. So you can actually see your progress as you go through the actual 7 weeks of Masterminds. So at the top here, one thing everybody needs to remember each week is to post in your Mastermind forum which piece of content you would like your team members to comment on and share for you. That's a key thing. Without that, nobody can do any sharing or commenting. So do that one each week. I'm sure your team leaders will give you the format for how they'd like you to share that. Okay, so first box at the top is create. And the points that you get for this, I've listed across the top there, and in the right hand column here we have a little box so you can record your total points. So creating each week, our aim is, if you create one piece of content, and I've given you here a box just so you can jot that down, so you've got a record of what you've actually used each week, whether it's a blog or a video, and 5 points for that. If we can do 2 pieces of content, then you will receive 5 points each. That's quite straightforward there, really. And your deadline to put this, your piece of content up, is Monday at 11:59 p.m. in your local time zone, whatever that is. It does say this at the top here. It's just not very clear on this. But if you've got a paper sheet, then you'll be able to read it. Okay, number 2, connect with new people. We need to make new connections in order to draw new people into our business. So your connections here, I've given 10 boxes. I've put name and source. We're looking really at Facebook at the moment, but this might be something you want to move on into the future. And obviously there are other sources of connecting with people through other social media, through forums and various things. But we're working at Facebook at the moment, but that's just there as a future reference. So you've got 10 spots in case you want to jot the names down, to keep a record of who you've actually connected with, and make sure you stay in touch with them. I would suggest that maybe each week, the people that you've connected with the week before, you maybe contact again and just say hi, and continue, keep that conversation going, and this will just help you to remember those names and keep things moving forward. So if you make less than 5 new connections, you get no points. 5 to 9, you get 5 points, and 10 plus, you get 10 points. Again, if you've got more than 10 names, I'm sure you can squeeze them somewhere in the sheet, but this is just somewhere to put everything together, really. Okay, and total up your points at the side there. Then we move down, and we've got the next one is comment. Let's just get that to the top. Okay, in comment, Each week you are required to leave a meaningful comment on each member of your own team's content. And that will be listed in your forum, as I said above. They will tell you which piece of content they want. So you can pop the name of the team member and the content. I know the boxes are small, but it gives you a place to scribble something. So as people come in and say what they want, you can write those down. When you've actually done your commenting, then you can give it a tick and put your points at the end. So just to keep a record of that there. Now we're also required to go to the Pure Leverage Leaders blog or the Networking Superstars blog and do the same thing. Choose a piece of content there that means something to you, maybe something you found really helpful that week. The content will be being put up by all the experts in each field, so there'll be plenty to choose from and there'll be lots of learning there. So if you pop down the piece that you've commented on, again, that will help you just as a record for the background. Tick, and you get points for that. That is something that you are required to do. And if you find that your team members are putting up more than one piece of content, then it's kind of nice to comment on that as well. It might be a Facebook post, it may be video, it may be another blog, but that's quite a nice thing. You know, it shows you as an extra nice tribe member. So for commenting, the points you get, 6 or less, you get 5 points. 7 to 10, you get 10 points. So I'm sure on here you can get all of that recorded somehow and accumulate your points down at the end here. Okay, then we move to circulate. Circulating something that you probably will do at the same time as commenting mostly. You must obviously circulate your own, which you get no points for, so I've put a 0 in there. It's circulating again all your tribe members plus the Pure Leverage Leaders content. When you circulate this, remember to add your affiliate link to the blog URL. So if you copy the URL into your notepad or something, then put the dash * equals and your name, then you can copy this and use that as your link that you are actually circulating. So you want to make sure that if that's bringing people into Pure Leverage, then they're coming in with your affiliate link. So quite simple there. I've got 3 little headings: Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. You should be sharing them on at least 2 of those. Most people have got all 3 buttons on their blogs. So I would suggest that you do all 3. Let's be the best tribe of members that you can. We're everybody's best friends, remember. And every point here will go forward for you, and it will also go forward to your team. So just by doing extra ones, extra circulations, it's giving you extra points. So if you do 2 places or more, then you get, sorry, got that completely wrong. Circulate it in 2 places or more, which I've already said. So your points for that, if you do 6 or less, are 5. If you do more than 7, are 10. So more points for your team, just keep circulating. And one of the most important parts of your business, obviously, is sponsoring people into Pure Leverage, because without this, your team will not grow. So, big points down the bottom here. If you can conduct a 30-minute consultation with one of your prospects, one of your contacts that you've made previously, a new contact from Facebook as above, you get 10 points for that. I've put name and notes here, just you might want to make some odd little notes. Again, it's quite useful looking back. This gives you a record of everything that you've been doing through the Mastermind. If you manage to do a 3-way call with your team member and one of your leaders or Gavin, then another 10 points for that. When you sponsor somebody into your Pure Leverage team, you get 50 points. Whoa, that's quite amazing. So anyhow, that's just what I've put together here to give you really a points tracker, a summary. Keep it simple for you. You can total them all up, and at the end of the week, this will be your big total. This total you need to pass on to your team leader, and we have a deadline for this. Obviously, points need to work their way to Gavin in time for him to top them up and pass the totals on to us. So it must go to your team leader on Sunday night by 11:59 p.m. GMT, which now is British Summer Time, and 6:59 p.m. if you're in on EST or the equivalent. Okay, so basically we're working here on British Summer Time. This is the time that Gavin works on, and we will be needing time just to get everything compiled before we get to giving you the points at the next session. So that's it really. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you would like an original Word document that you can adjust some of the headings or something so it makes it easier for you, then just get in touch with me and then we'll do that. Otherwise, this will be available to print as a PDF document which Gavin has sorted out for us. So all I can say now is good luck and get your points to me as soon as possible. Take care, talk to you soon. Bye bye.